Okay, good Chodesh Adar Tafshin Pei Hey. Wish everyone should be zeichet to feel the simcha of Adar and bring it into their lives and in their families. We're holding in Perek Ben Sora Morer. We finished the Inyan of Ben Sora Morer. We segued into the Inyan of Baba Machteres. The commonality between the two was they both judged al Shem Sofo. The Ben Sora Morer, what he will become. A murderer to indulge in his habit. The Baba Machteres, because if he would come and he would knows that the person would stand up to go to protect his money, to fight against him, so he's willing to kill him, and therefore we kill him al Shem Seifa because that's what he would do. Okay, and that you're able to kill him because since he's going to kill you, you say Habola Agercha Hashke. Someone goes to kill you, you raise up and you kill him first. So now we segue into the daf fellas of Raidif. This is the sugi of Raidif of Habar Lagecha Hashkem v'Hargod. If someone rises up against you to kill you, you can go and kill him. So we're up to the Mishnah on Ayin Gimel Amid Aleph. Ayin Gimel Amid Aleph. Ve'elu hein Shematzilin oisam bin nafsham. Now I'm going to touch it very literally. These are the ones that we save them in their nefesh. So a person's running after another person to kill him. It's mashma. The reason we're killing him is not to save the other person. The reason we're killing him is to save him. Right? Metzilin oisam, we save them bin nafsham. Look at Rashi. The elu shemetzilin esam min haveira, where matzel them from doing an aveira, bin nafsham, nitnu lahoreg. The nefesh is up there for grabs to be killed. L'chol adam, k'dei lahatzila min haveira, umikra nafki. So Rashi's learning. You wouldn't have said this, fellas. If I would have told you why are you killing the person, you would say that you're killing the person to save the other guy. I'm killing the person to save the other guy. But ein achinami, that's not the way Rashi is learning. Now, there are other Rishonim, the Rambam. He says that it's going on the person to save the other person. But Rashi learns this way because of the end of the Mishnah. The end of the Mishnah says, if you see a person going Mechal Shabbos, fellas, right? If you're going Mechal Shabbos, then you don't save them. Now, if a person's going to do Avodah Zarah, if a person is going to do Shabbos, there is no other person to save from. It's only himself, right? The Aveira he's doing is not against somebody else. So Rashi is being consistent with the end of the sefer. But Einachinami, certainly Rashi would agree that you were going to save the person not for himself. Rashi just textually is learning that pshat because of the to be systemically correct, I guess that'd be the best word, that they should be consistent. So someone's chasing after his friend to kill him. Someone's chasing after a zacha to do an act of znus to another male. Or after a naira murasa, he's chasing after to be ma'anisa. And you would go ahead and kill the person. Again, you're killing him according to Rashi because to save him from doing what? An aveira. To save him from doing an aveira. If someone chases after a behema, we don't go ahead and save him. So that lends itself, fellas, to it's a twofold process. It's a twofold process. Not only are you saving the person from an aveira, but it has to be you're saving the other individual he's chasing after. Put this together. If this man is chasing after another person to kill him, by killing him, A, you're saving him from an aveira, and B, you're saving the nirdaf, the one he's going to go kill. He's going after a naira hamurasa, correct? So we're saving him from the aveira. We're saving the naira from the pagam that she's going to go through if he would go ahead and be ma'anasa. He's chasing after what? A behema. You don't save him. Why? Because there's no nirdaf over here. He wants to do an aveira. So that's what I'm telling you. When you say that, if the whole aspect is to save this guy's life, why wouldn't you save him from anything? Guys, Why wouldn't you save him from chasing after an animal? Why wouldn't you save him after chasing after Shabbos, to be Michal Shabbos? Why wouldn't we save him to go ahead? He's chasing the Avodah Zarah. Eli, you see, takes two to tango. One, saving him. In addition, saving the other individual. By the behemoth, there's no other individual. By Shabbos, there's no other individual. And by Avodah Zarah, there's no other individual. Guys, are we good? Okay, so this is the sugya of Vaidif. Says the Gemara on Ayin Gimel Amid Aleph. Tan Rabbanan. Min layin l'roidev ach chaveroi l'hargoi. How do you know if someone's chasing after his friend to kill him? Shenitin la'atzila b'nafshay. Right, that he's given to go ahead and save his nefesh. Talmud Leimar. It says le'samoid al dam re'acha. Do not stand by the dam of your friend. Here's your friend. This is the way Rashi, le'samoid atzmecha al damoi ela hatzilehu. Save him. Now, according to the first Rashi, fellas, it means save whose dam are you saving? The guy who wants to do the Aveira. Pashut, I would have learned, whose dam are you saving? The one that is going to be killed. Okay, so again, this is up for interpretation. So don't stand by when your brother's dam is going to be taken. Fred the Gemara v'halachachi udasa. That's like Samadam Riach comes to teach me that. Homi boyle, I need it for something else. L'chidetanya, minayin leroya eschaveiroi shu tavea binahar. How do you know if you see your friend is drowning? Or a chaya is schlepping him away. A listim alav, or listim are going ahead and attacking him. Shu chay latzilo that you chayiv, if you can, to save him. So if I have this, that I don't have it to teach me roidif. If I have to teach me that, I have to get involved in his life to go ahead and save him from a chaya, from listim, right? Then I can't go ahead and teach me a din of roidif. And the Gemara says, "Hey, Nachinami, you're right. Like Samad Adam Recha is not going to teach me roidif. Like Samad Adam Recha is not going to teach me roidif. Nachinami, that's not to teach me roidif. Because why? Because I needed to teach me that if he's a chaya or he's drowning or a listim, you're going to save him. And how do you know that there's a din of roidif to kill him? You can learn that from a kavachayma from Naira Murasa. Ma Naira Murasa shalei ba elu lepoigma. Naira Murasa, he's not coming to kill her. He's coming to make a pagam in her. It's going to be a blemish to her chastity. That this girl was Naira Murasa. She was married to a man. As of yet, the marriage has not been consummated. And now this guy is coming along. He's going to be a tremendous pagam. Nonetheless, Amr Torah, you're able to go ahead. So again, he's not going to kill her, guys. He's going to be ma'anisa. But nonetheless, for a pagam, you'll be able to kill him. Right? And the Gemara is going to find out why in a second. But roidif achachaveroi lahargoi al achas kama v'chama. So l'chera, I have a great source for roidif being able to kill a murderer, guys. Eye contact. You can't learn that from my Samad Adam Recha. I need that for a guy who's sinking in the sea. He was drowning. You should save him. If an animal's taking care of him, you should save him. I need like Samad Adam Recha for that. Stama roidif after chaveru to kill him. Yeah, where am I going to learn it from? Nair Murasa, a kal v'chaymer. Nair Murasa, that a guy is chasing after her, not to kill her, but to be ma'anis her. Nonetheless, as we're going to see in a second, you're able to kill him to save her from the pagam of being a nanusa. Someone who's running after a friend, someone else to kill him, al achas kama v'kama, you could save him. Good, clean. Fred the Gemara, you don't have a good source. V'chi ein shemin adin. Ein shemin adin. You can't let her ein shemin kal v'chayma. So it's a good kavachayim, there's no question about it. But I can't learn out the halacha that you kill a roida from it. So therefore, we're stuck. I can't learn out from Samar Adam Reyecha. I need it for something else. I can't learn out from a kavachayim of Nair Murasa. So here's the source. The Bei Rebbe Tana Hekeshahu. It's a hekesh. Now the pasuk says, guys, if you have these new gemaras have psukim, they're gavaldik. If you have the old Gemaras, you do what I do. You write the pasuk in. Nothing has an old Gemara. Ein l'naira chet maves. To the girl who was chased after, she was an Aimarasa, and a man forced himself upon her. You don't kill her. Right? Ki kasher yokim ish areyehu uritzachai. Just like a person rises up against his friend to kill him, nefesh, kenadavazeh. So, ulenayel nursadava, because she didn't do anything. And then what's the Gemara do, guys? The pasuk brings in, well, this is similar to Reitzayach. What is the similarity to Reitzayach teaching me in Naira Hamurasa that I don't know without the similarity? What's it teaching me? Loinara Sasadava means she doesn't die. Why doesn't she die? She was an anusa. This is the source for onus. Onus Rachmana Patre Ulenaira Sasadava. Why is that? Because she's like a Reitzayach, like a person who was killed. That comparison to a person who was killed apparently is not teaching me a blessed thing. I know already the reason nothing happens to her. She was an anusa. From this, we're going to somehow learn a din to Raidif. Says the Gemara. That's again, our mission now is to find the source for Raidif. The Bei Rebbe Tana, the yeshiva of Rebbe, they learned Hekeshahu. And why they don't kill him with Tzachai Nefesh? What are you learning from Reitzayach vis-a-vis Naira Amurasa? Rashi, guys. Kan lifter esa oinis. The Ka'amalei Kra. Ein l'Naira chet maves. Why? Ish. The reason why it does not make maves because it's like Reitzayach. The mashma ki heiche the hasam minus pata by Reitzayach hachanami she's pata. Ela mashma shezeb bo lelamed ala naira v'nimtzum shenichtav kan lelamed himena kloimar nimtza af lomad. It's learned already. The mishamili achrina is kushe u'chevayu yalfi me'adadi. So it must be coming to teach me something else, because to tell me that don't do anything, that I know from it independently from Reitzayach, I know it. So therefore, what's it coming to teach me? Back in the Gemara. It's come to teach me something about Naira Marasa, and I found out it's learned already. So therefore, just like if a person's chasing after Naira Marasa, you can kill him. So if a person's going to kill somebody, and since this is a hekesh and it's a Messiah, then you can learn einish from this. Kal v'chomer, which a person, any yukol, can go ahead and make a kal v'chomer. So if any person can make a kal v'chomer, you can ask on that. Mashen came showing us a hekesh. Once it's a hekesh, fellas, then no. Once it's a hekesh, you don't do it. Good. Says Rashi, Man naira mrosa nitin latzila min aveira ben avshoi, to save him from aveira afreit seach. V'kati yofa naira mireit seach she tahoreg v'lei tavra. Come on, we'll see that Yerg Val Yavel. We'll see later on. Okay, but we'll see what that Rashi means soon. Okay, says the Gemara now. So we know Naima Rasa, we know that the comparison is now Naima Rasa to Reitzayach. Reitzayach can't be teaching me on Onus's pata. The Naira itself is pata, it says it. So the comparison is to teach me. Just like an Naira Rasa, someone's chasing after her to be ma'anasa, you can kill him. So to Reitzayach, if someone's chasing after someone to kill him, you can kill him. So now we have a source for Reidif. Now, what do we have to know? How do you know the Naima Rasa you're able to kill? Guys, how do you know the Naima Rasa that the person chasing after her, you kill him? Our whole limud's predicated upon that fact. So where do you know that from? Says the Gemara, how do you know Naima Rasa itself, gufa minolan, that you can kill the person chasing after her? The Tani Rabbi Shmuel, like they learned in the yeshiva of Rabbi Shmuel. The Tani Rabbi Shmuel, they learned in the yeshiva of Rabbi Shmuel. The Ein Mashiach, the pasuk says, she was screaming in the field. There was no Mashiach for her. Mashma hayesh Mashiach. The reason why you don't do anything to the Naira is because she was in the field and there was no Mashiach. Mashma, if there was a Mashiach, he could go ahead and save her any which way. So we learn out from the pasuk the inference of Ein Mashiach that in Yesh Mashiach he's able to kill the guy. So now we know Naira Marasa, and we can learn out a Hekesh from Mitzeach to Naira Amarasa. Guys, we're good?
Why wouldn't you infer from that if there is the Moshiach and she didn't cry out, she would be responsible?
That's the other pasuk. This is the pasuk of Anusa. We know that it's a whole full pasuk that she gets killed. Avi, it's a whole pasuk by itself. She gets killed. This is the pasuk by Anusa. That's why we know speaking about that. The pasuk before speaks about the case where she ushneim. That's where she gets skila. That pasuk. Now, gufa. Minayin leroyas chaverishu toivea. But now going back, guys. Remember we said we had a limud from Leisamra Damreyacha, and we used it to teach me about a person sinking in the sea or being dragged away by an animal that you're chayav to save the guy. So we used that. We brought that in derech agav. Now gufa, I'm going to analyze it for itself. That's what gufa means. We always say that. Gufa, you can analyze it for itself. Minayin leroyas chaverishu toivea bin nahar. A person sinking in the sea or a chaya slipping away. I list them by love. Well, list them what are attacking him. Right. Fred the Gemara nafka. You learn it out from nafka. I learned it out what from. I learned it out what from another pasuk. I learned it out what from another pasuk. What does the pasuk say? The Inyan Hashavas Aveda. There's a mitzvah to return a friend to himself. Aveda's gufay minayin. How do you know if a person's lost that there's a mitzvah to return him to himself? So, guys, obviously, if the guy is drowning, there's a mitzvah to return him to himself. And even the guy is being schlepped away by a wild animal, there's a mitzvah to return it to himself. Good? So where do you know that from Talmud Loimar, it says, the pasuk says, return it to him. And Chazal Darshan, go ahead, what? So the Gemara, how can you tell me is there to teach me? You have to save him if he's drowning. The reason you know it if he's drowning, there's a mitzvah, there's a mitzvah of returning him to himself. So
isn't the pasuk of Lo Sama kind of makes more sense? I mean, it's more logical than him saving from himself. I mean, that's the way it appears. Lo Sama Adam Recha, it's self-explanatory.
Here's the question. It is Lo Sama Adam Recha, we could touch literally, but I have a limud telling me there's a mitzvah to save somebody who's drowning. If that's the case, must be for something else. It's not questioning the translation of the words, it's questioning the limit of it. I can learn guys, if someone's trying to kill him, like we said, try to save him. So that's initially what we thought, right? That you're going to learn from their Raidiv. So we said, no, you need it for this. Right? The Gemara, I don't need it for this. I have it for something else. Says the Gemara, no. Einachinami. Hesh, you're going to be happy in the end. Imei hasam v'ashevesaloi hava mina hani mili benavshe. That's if he himself, the person can save himself. Then there's a mitzvah to return him to himself. But aval mitrach umegaya agure pirish. How would you know that if you can hire someone to go ahead and save that person? In other words, to do it myself, that's I would know, but Recha teaches me that even if it's going to cost me money to rent people to save him, I have to do it. To go ahead and hire people to save. Okay, so Heshi, in the end, you're right. In the end, it works out. Guys, let's go outside. We have Limudim over here. Let's go over to Gemara. We know Limudim, the Mishnah said that if someone chases after a Nayam Marasa, kill the guy. Someone chases after another guy, kill the guy. Right? Someone chases after a Zacha, kill the guy. Where do you know that from? Where do you know that from? So you want to say, like, Samra Damar Yecha. Fred the Gemara, I need that to teach me that if a guy is sinking or an Aichai has got him, you go ahead and save him. Says the Gemara, Enachinami, you need it for that. Says the Gemara, where do I learn it from? I'll learn it from a Kal B'Chomer. It says Nayam Marasa, it's just a Pagam, and nonetheless there's a mitzvah to save her. So certainly Roidif, to kill somebody, there's a mitzvah to save him. Says the Gemara, Einoin Shemin Adin. If you don't let Einoin Shemin Adin. Says the Gemara, so you know where I'm going to learn it from? I'm going to learn it from a Hekesh. It says in the same pasuk, it says Reit Seach, and it says Nayim Marasa. Just like Nayim Marasa, there's a mitzvah to save her, so too by Reit Seach, in the Hekesh, it's a mitzvah to save. Nayim Marasa itself, where do you know there's a mitzvah to save her? Because it says Ein Mashiach. It says then, but Yesh Mashiach, then he could save her. So that's where we learn right there from. We learn right there from the Hekesh to Naira Hamurasa. That's where we know it from. Fred the Gemara now a question. It says like Samad Amarecha, you learned out saving in animals, right? Right, we learned that. Fred the Gemara, I know you have to save the guy. It says Vashe Vesaloi, return it to him. So what? So that therefore, like Samad Amarecha can't be teaching me that, right? Just 1 second, okay. Okay, so we concluded when it says Vashe Vesaloi, that would mean only physically myself to go ahead and save him. What happens if I could save him, but it's going to cost me a par dollar? It's going to cost me some bucks. Then you go ahead, you rent the person to save, and that's where you sit. Like Samar al Damar any which way. Like Samar al Damar any which way. So therefore, I need both Vashe Vesaloi and like Samar al Damar and Heshi. That would go ahead and say, so it's Taka teaching me that, right? It's teaching me even more than that, Hesh. It's teaching me another Kanech, right? That you have to go ahead and take the jaws of life, Hal John Kelowitz, and open up that money and save people. Okay, says the Gemara right. Tan Rabbana. Echad aroidif acha chaveru lahorgoi, va'acha hazacha, va'acha naru marasa, va'acha chayve mises bezdin, va'acha chayve krisus. So in this case, you're going ahead, you're chasing someone, and this is all for Devar Erevra, guys. Chayve mises bezdin, this means you're all Devar Erevra. This is all immoral things. Right, your friend to kill is and then Zachar is nus, Naimaros is nus, Chayve Mis is nus, Chayve Krisis is nus. Matzil and Islay benafshay. You save the guy. Almana l'koyin gadol. Koyin gadol is chasing after almana, which is a lav. Grusha b'chalusa l'koyin hedyet. Ein matzil and Islay benafshay. You don't go ahead and save him. Nevda ba'avera. Once the avera was done to the Naimarasa, then ein matzil and oisah benafshay. Then it's too late. Once she's no longer a basula, then you don't go ahead and save. Yesh la Mashiach, ein matzil and oisah. There's a Mashiach, right? Rashi says al yidei davar acher v'lo hariga. If you can go save him without killing, ein harigam oisah v'ridifasa. You don't go ahead and kill him by chasing. Shari kashiyiguhu yiyah Mashiach. Because there'll be a Mashiach over there. Okay. Rabbi Yehuda says, Af ha'imeres, even if she says, Hinichu loi, leave him, don't kill him, shlo yihargen no, that he shouldn't kill me. So if the guy's going after Naimarasa, and she says, I'd rather him do an act as nus to me, then you let it. Because she's concerned, if you don't, he will kill her. Mashmer Tanakama says, we don't listen to that. Rabbi Yehuda's b'mechadish, we listen to that, and we'll get to see Rabbi Yehuda in. Now we're going to go back over this brisa, guys. Okay, go back over the brisa again. You're running after a person for an act of znus. Manani mili amakra ulenaira leisasa dava ein lenaira chet maves. That's as I state in the pasuk. The naira leisasa dava. This is the source for anusa. Now the word in the Torah, guys, is written missing a hey. If you remember in the Torah, it's in Parshas, I think it's Parshas Kiseitze, right? It's missing a hey. It's missing a hey. It says Na'ar. Na'ar is a zacha. That's the person's chasing after a man. Naira, we'll read it. In other words, Dashan, we're going to Dashan the Ksiv and the Kri. We're going to Dashan the Messiah, the way it's handed down, and the way it's read. So we're going to Dashan the way it's written, the Messiah of Na'ar, that after a male, and the way it's Kri, Na'ara, after an Aimarasa. Chet, ein l'naira, but chet mishpat mavis, chet, elu chayve krisus, Maves, Elu Chayve Mises Bezdin, Kol Hani Lamali. Why do you need to tell me all of them? Now it's telling me one din of immorality, and therefore that would be enough. That there'd been a din of roidif, and you killed a person. Why are you telling me this whole elongated list? Why do you need such a long list for? The Gemara makes it tzricha. Tzricha. Dikas Rachmana Nar Mishum Dalav Urcha. If it writes Nar because it's not normal. It's not normal to be with another man. Aval Naira, but a Naira, the Urcha, which is normal, a Maloi, I'd say you don't save. Vikas Rachmana Naira Mishum de Pogim Law. Because again, it's a Pogim in a Besulim, and it's going to be Meganaha to her husband. Think about it, guys. This guy is marrying a Besula. He's married to her. He's married to her. She's Murasa. In 12 months, or wherever the amount of time to Nesuin, he's going to be married to her. And now, Shain, you went ahead and you took away the Besulim. We spoke this out. We spoke out this Inyan, the special Inyan of Ein Isha Karesis Spis El Mishnash the Kli. That the one you've with first, the special union, the special, and it's taken away. How can you take this away? How can you take this away? So you pugim that person. Aval Nar, the loika pugim le emaloi, but there's no pagam by a mishkav zachad. Ain't pagam gedolim mizu, right? The guy is a low life. I was going to say misaverta, but he's anyway. So he's a bad guy. So he's a bad guy. That's it. Forget about him. He's a bad guy. So emaloi, I would say don't save him. Because Rachmana Amid Beis Hani Naim Rasa and Zacha Mishum the High Lavorche. That's Zacha is not normal. The High Kapogim, and this one by Naim Rasa Pogim. Aval Shara Royas the Urchayu. Most of the Arayas that are what? That are normal. V'loy Nafish Pagamayu, and there's not such a pagam, says Rashi. V'loy Nafish Pagamayu Ke'arusa Shechaviva. It's beautiful with that pshat, right? That special uniqueness that she has, that this is my girl. This is my girl. As a result of her being paguma, other girls, even besulois, like nafki kulihai, since they're not engaged to a man. So in other words, a stama besula that's not engaged to a man, the pagam is not as bad, and certainly if this is a bull already, it's not as bad. So I would say other aroyes they're chayav leinafish pigmayo emaloi. I'd say you don't kill because rachmana chet. Therefore, the Torah says chet that you do kill them. Because rachmana chet havamina afilu chayve lavim. Because rachmana maves. Because rachmana maves havamina chayve mises besdin in chayve krisis lo. Because rachmana chet. Once you tell me chait and mavis that you're going to kill a chayve Mrs. Bezdin, Memela guys, Naira and Mishkav Zocha and Naima Rasa are in the parsha. Guys, those are both chayve Mrs. Bezdin. Both Mishkav Zocha is skila and Naima Rasa is skila. So once you have a limud of chait mavis for what, guys? Once you have a limud for chait of chayve Mrs. Bezdin, the Naira is a moot point. The Bechlal Mises Bezdin. Why do you need a special limit to tell me you can kill a person chasing after a Zachanik or what after a Naima Rasa? Once you told me Chet Maves that in a situation that you're chasing after Chai Mises Bezdin, there's a din of what killing the person. Memela Naira Rasa are a moot point. It's Kavalga Kasha. Says the Gemara, V'lich Rachmana Chet Maves Leboy Naira. Says, Einachinami, you're right. Einachinami, you're right. Well, Naira, what do you use it for? Naira, what do you use it for? That if a guy is going after avodah zarah, you don't have to kill him. That if a guy is going after behema, you don't have to kill him. The Shabbos, behema and Shabbos. Rashi says Shabbos is bichdi. Shabbos is just brought along, similar to avodah zarah. So in other words, so Naira are going to teach me where it's not chayve Mrs. Bezdin of Arayos, it's chayve Mrs. Bezdin mad of avodah zarah, or chayve Mrs. Bezdin of behema. So I need, again, chayve, guys, this was the Knech, eye contact. I told you the Knech, chayve Mrs. Bezdin was dafka al yedei Arayos. Dafka through an immoral act. I wouldn't know, however, where it's chayve Mrs. Bezdin, that's not an immoral act, right? So therefore, even though Naira, since that's an immoral thing, the hechetimtza is there, it's going to be mamayit. It's going to be mamayit chayve Mrs. Bezdin, that's not an immoral act. Avodah Zarah. Chayve Mrs. Bezdin, that's not an immoral act. Behema, why is it not an immoral act? Because there's no pagam in the animal. There's no two to tango, right? It's nothing to the animal. You could kill a person who's going to do avodah zara. Lamali. See, guys, this is where Rashi gets his pshat from. It's meduyik. If a guy's going to do avodah zara, why are you killing him? Why are you killing him? Because you want to save him. You want to save him from doing an Aveira. The avodah zara is, if he's going to kill somebody, there's a svara, you can save the other person. But over here, he's going to do avodah zara. It's going to be Mechal Shabbos. You're saving him for him. You're saving him for him. That's Sil ben Avshoy. So that's Rashi's diuk. Okay? According to Reb Shimon Bar Yochai, that you kill a person who's going to do avodah zara, the naira he'll use for Shabbos, and the other one he'll use for behema. I might think Teisei Shabbos Michil Chil Me'avodas Kechavim. It says Chil by both, and just like by avodah zara, Reb Shimon Bar Yochai says you kill the guy. I would think by Shabbos you also kill the guy if he's going to be Michal Shabbos. Kamash Naira, that you don't have to kill him. Rabbi Shimon, you could kill him. The Asya Shabbos Michil Chil Me'avodas Kechavim. What are you going to do with the Naira guys? What are you going to do with it? And we have two miyutim over here. Right? We have Naira and Naira. Na'ar and Naira. When being Mamayit, what does being Mamayit in this case mean? We don't kill the guy if he's going to do something. So you wanted to say Behema, you want to say Shabbos. Everyone, there's different opinions. So Bishleim, if you hold Behema and Shabbos, that's great. I bet Shabbos and avodah zara, that's great. What happens if you hold avodah zara, you kill the guy? What happens if you hold Shabbos, you kill the guy? So now you have extras, Naira. What do you do with them, right? That's the Gemara's kasha. So Chadlam Ute Behema, again, there's no Pagam. The Idach, I need the Kosov Chman and Nar, Kosov Nami Nara. In other words, there's no limit whatsoever. There's the Ksiv and there's the Kri. Since you write the word Nar, it was necessary to say Naira because it doesn't make sense if just Nar. It doesn't make sense because it's speaking about a girl. What did Rabbi Yehuda say? What did Rabbi Yehuda say? Rabbi Yehuda said that if the girl goes ahead and says, "Don't touch him. Let him be pagei me. I'd rather him pagei me than kill me." Then you listen to him. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, a woman who's being forced, Omeres Henichaloi, leave the guy alone. Shlo yargena, because she's scared about dying. Then we don't kill him. And the Chacham say you do. In my konifliki, what's the svaras machloikis between Rabbi Yehuda and the Chachamim? What's the svaras machloikis? So I'm a rabba b'makpedes al pigma. Whether if you're makbid on the pigma, it's not something that's shaykh to what? To be Michael. If you're makbid on the pigma, it's not something to be Michael. What does Rashi say? B'makpedes al pigma. The ibisheina makpedes. If not that she was makbid, the Rabbanon would say to kill him. Mishum Aveira. It's not, again, Shabbos is an Inyan Mad of Skila. Yes? Guys, Avodah Zarah is an Inyan of Skila. Naimu Rasa is an Inyan of Skila. So the Rabbanon say, guys, Geschmack, if a person is going to be Mechal Shabbos, you don't kill him. If a person is going to do avodah zara, you don't kill him. If a person is going to do nayim marasa, you kill him. So you see, it's the pagam chay. That's not something that it's all the same issa. It's all skila. But you see, some you save and some you don't. Why? Because makpedes al pigma. The Torah is makbid on a pigma. Because if it wasn't makbid, they wouldn't kill him. Again, let's look at as we say in math. Let's look at the givens. Here's a given. What's a given? Shabbos is skila, avodah zara is skila, nayim ras is skila. Let's look at the given. according to the Chachamim, if a person's going to do avodah zarah, do you kill him? No. Shabbos? No. Maimarasa? Yes. What's the difference? It's all skila, it's all severe. Ella must be that this Indian of Pagam of her, that she's going to be Mizgana al Baila, is something that's very, very chashiv. Says the Chacham, she can't be Meichel on that. She can't be Meichel on that. That's what the Chacham say.
Does Pagima include Bizayan, colon, embarrassment?
It's going on, Rashi's mashma, it's going on the, no, because the Bizayan would be being with an animal also, is Bizayan. I think Rashi says it's that she'll be Mizgana al Baila. The Pagam now is that her husband will look at it differently.
So it's not, doesn't include the colon.
Usually colon is about mishpacha. Like Pagam mishpacha, usually we speak about colon. But it's not speaking about Pagam mishpacha. Not speaking about Pagam.
I thought both maybe. Okay.
Why do you need that for?
Because skill is one big issue.
It doesn't say. No, it doesn't say. Why would you have to put it in? It doesn't say. It doesn't make it worse. It doesn't make it worse. It says Pagam is genuk. So the this al begima the ena mecheles umanichasai, and when she says to the roidif, leave me alone, shelo yargena, that you shouldn't kill me. Rabbanan Savri a pigma kapid rachmana, right? When we matted to go ahead and kill the guy is because we were makbid on because he's going to be poigim her. Vari makpedes al pigma, right? And she's makbid on that. She's not Michael. She really is makbid on that. Okay. Rabbi Yehuda had to come rachmana katlei, right? Rabbi Yehuda, that the Torah says kill him, to kill the honest, the guy is going to be manasa. It's not because of pagam, because you know what? She may go ahead and die. Rather than be with him, she'd rather kill herself. So in other words, if on one hand, you're telling me the reason is pagam, if it's only pagam, then what? If it's only pagam, the Chacham said that what? Then you have to kill the guy. If on the other hand, her concern is her death, right? And she says, leave him alone to be poiging me, that I shouldn't die, right? That's the svara. So in other words, they argue in what's the lumdis behind what nar marasa. Is it the pagam, which she can't be Michael? Or is it the fear of death, which she could be Michael? Rabbi Yehuda holds it's the fear of death, and the Chacham hold what? It's the pagam. Mission the Muslim nafshel katala, she's going to kill herself. Aval ha by shaloi masr nafshel katala. Therefore, by when they say a roidif, that you're chasing after to save her, and that she won't go ahead and be masr nafsha, then there's no reason not to go ahead and kill him. Only a papa labaya. If you're saying the reason for Atzolas is because of Pagam, Almana, that is being chased, the Kohen Gadol by a Kohen Gadol, Nami Kapogim La, so why don't we save him? There's a Pagam. There's a Pagam. So why don't we save? We said you don't save in that case. We let him do it. Amalai says Abaya, a pigma rabba, when it's a big Pagam, like Chayve Krisis and Mrs. Bezdin, where she's going to become a Zaina through this Bia, right? And her child will be a Mamzer, Kapir Rachmana. Aval a pigma zuta, but a pigma zuta, Chayve Lavim, and she doesn't become a Zaina, only a Chalola, like Kapir Rachmana. If a Amana is with a Kohen Gadol, she's not a Zaina, she's a Chalola. So it seems that's much less. The child's not a Mamzer because it's Chayve Lavim, and therefore, like Kapir Rachmana, the Torah is Torah is not makbid, and we'll go ahead and we'll save the guy. We'll go ahead and save the guy. Okay, we'll stop over here.